Hey guys, I'm a gaming potato, and today I have another quick video for Factorio Space Age. Today's episode is about transport ships, or space platforms. Here I have a space platform I've designed, and this is what I use for transport between all three of the starter worlds. This ship here specifically is my Fulgora transport. I also have one for Vulcanus, and I have schedules for them as well. And then I'm currently on Gleba, so this is my ship that is sitting in orbit above Gleba, as well as a space research platform for White Science, but I'm not really going to get into that. It's not a big deal. For your transport ships between worlds, though, this is a really efficient build. It's very small. You can see its weight is 160 tons. It only needs one engine, and it can go at about 100 kilometers per second. And since the distance between the starter worlds is 15,000 kilometers, it's going to take 150 seconds between worlds. And that's about 2.5 minutes. So it's pretty quick with only one engine. You can see here I do have 2 chemical factories for each fuel type, meaning we do get a lot of fuel. So you're able to make around 8 to 10 non-stop trips between worlds. It'll really depend on the type of asteroids you get for fuel production at that time. But this means you can basically run non-stop for transporting materials. To make sure that we don't overload with too much junk, you can see here we're already fully loaded. I do have inserters here. Yeah, it looks like this is kind of set wrong. I should just set this one back down to 3. But basically, I have inserters here that are all hooked up with circuits to the platform hub. And they are set with quantities. So as soon as the quantity of a material goes above the limit, it starts to dump it. And here you can see we've reached novice, and now we are transporting our science back down to the world. These circuits really help prevent your storage from hitting capacity. You can see right now we do have a bunch of science, and we are trying to dump out a lot of these asteroid chunks. Yeah, there goes some more science. The downside with the asteroid chunks, though, is they can only be ejected one by one. Even though I have bulk inserters ejecting them, you can see here through these animations, it's only able to eject one at a time. But now it's starting to catch up onto the limit. For ammo production, I do have one yellow tier 3 assembler here producing ammo from 2 smelters or furnaces. And that's really all you need. You can see I've got a massive buildup of ammo here. This ammo should last you for as long as you need. Now with that being said, I'm currently at weapon damage level 10. So I'm conserving much more ammo through the intense amount of damage that they are doing. But even at low levels of damage, this should suffice. And then you can see through the design here, everything is transported in and out through the hub. So I don't have a lot of belts running around. There's only a couple small belts here. This makes logistics very easy. And then asteroid chunks are brought in and out through the hub as well. I have 2 guns at the rear here for making sure the rear of the ship is safe. And enough solar panels so that this ship can go to Fulgora and it can sit in orbit around Fulgora and not run out of power. Fulgora has the least amount of solar power. So it's the hardest planet to sit in orbit around while keeping your energy up. And this ship is able to sit in Fulgora with full energy in its 2 accumulators. So this is a pretty efficient ship. I use it for transport between all 3 of my starter worlds. I would highly recommend a design like this where everything is moved in and out through your space hub directly. And for the automation here, it's pretty simple. I use this for Fulgora and Vulcanus, the 2 worlds I have automated right now, and this will be the same for Gleba once it is fully automated. Basically, I go to the planet, I request my science, and then it comes back to novice and it sits in orbit for 20 minutes. Now you can change this depending on how much science you're producing, but right now I'm producing enough science that even after 20 minutes, this load of 6,000 science won't be fully processed. So it can sit in orbit for 20 minutes. That gives it time to refresh ammo as well as fuel if it needs to. while also making sure that I'm not burning through all of my science. Now, of course, you can set this to shorter amounts if you are producing a higher amount of science per minute. My science per minute is between 60 and 100, depending on what science pack it is and the different worlds and stuff. But this is a really good form of automation. It's extremely simple. There are a lot of complex automation lists out there for your ship transport. This is definitely the simplest way to go. Just go to the planet, wait there until you have your full load of science or whatever you're picking up, then head back to Novice and sit there for X amount of time before moving back to your planet again. If I go to Volcanus, here I'm also picking up cliff explosives as well. So you can see there, those are loading up, and I'm loading up on my science. And with the limits set on all of my inserters here that are dumping excess materials, this makes sure that our inventory doesn't become fully saturated with junk, while still making sure we have lots of room for ammo and science. So yeah, I will be posting the blueprints, a link to the blueprint for this. It'll be in my blueprint book with all of my other blueprints as well. So yeah, if you enjoy my content, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll have more videos soon. Alright, thanks, bye.